Welcome to another episode of Green Bay's Metal Elite. Irvin Ryan at my sides, I'm Zach, and we're going to dive right into it, folks.
Deep Purple reissuing their 1975 Live in Paris album in January as a double CD. They're going to be issuing 10 classic albums throughout the year with a new studio album due out in April. They've filmed a documentary and posted a trailer up on YouTube. So stay tuned for more stuff from Deep Purple.
Killswitch Engage, they announced that their new album, which will be called Disarm the Descent, is due out April 2nd. That'll be with their new, but at the same time old, lead singer, Jesse, which the single, In Due Time, will come out in due time on February 5th. So that's a little less than a month away, so that'll be real interesting to see what they come out with. So, yeah.
Alright, we all know of a show coming to the Resch Center February 6th. Little twist is going to happen on that. We'll get to that in a little bit. My Darkest Days, their lead singer Sal Costa is leaving, and Adam Gontier from 3 Days Grace is leaving because of health issues. At least that's what's being reported. So My Darkest Days frontman Matt Walsh, who is the brother of one of the members of 3 Days Grace, will be doing the vocals. And if you haven't listened to it yet, I told you before, I'm not impressed. So February 6th, the Resch Center, 3 Days Grace might not be as good as what a lot of people were hoping for. Just high-pitched compared to what Adam does. Adam's got a very distinct voice, which is one of the reasons I actually like 3 Days Grace, even though I don't like much of their later stuff. But yeah, he's gone after the band from, 20 years or something he's been with them. And yeah, Matt temporarily is going to be with the band, so hopefully they can find somebody that's got a little bit more of a gritty
Hopefully.
more of like a gritty voice, a deeper voice to him that can sing the parts of 3 Days Grace.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens if the lead singer even comes back, you know. Sometimes they just like go off and it's just like, oh, you know, I'm gonna do my own thing now and be all, you know, in touch with my spiritual self. Maybe that'll happen.
New albums that came out this week. Albums usually come out on Tuesdays, so that would be the 8th. Black Veil Brides, Wretched and Divine, The Story of the Wild One. That came out. Newstead from Metallica, former bassist from Metallica, his album came out. Phil from Pantera, his solo album came out. War of the Gargantuas, which is his band, but their band is called War Beast. And then Hollywood Undead's new album, Notes from the Underground. I got a chance to listen to it.
Yes, how did you feel about that?
I really wanted to like it, but it sounded almost like they were rushing everything to like make an album to come out in response to Deuce's album almost, because
That's a point.
from Swan Songs, a lot of their like verses were a lot longer, and in Notes from the Underground, it's like they just gave up halfway through verses and just decided to repeat the verses, the exact same 4 lines repeated, and it just sounds like that for almost the entire song, or almost the entire album, if not just like 2 songs that aren't that way. One song that I actually really like, which is bad because it's the reasons that I explained, like it sounds really lazy and really short.
Yeah.
It's like 2 minutes and I think 39 seconds.
It's a punk song.
Yeah, it really is. It killed everyone. It sounds like their drummer, I don't know if they got a new drummer or not, but it sounds like their drummer actually kind of got creative a little bit and went with it. But yeah, Notes from the Underground, thumbs down.
Behemoth, fellish Polish natives like myself, are playing the Mayhem Fest this summer, so that will be awesome. I was actually at the Mayhem Fest the last time they played, caught a little bit of their set. That was before I was really, into extreme metal or black metal. But so yeah, they're playing the Mayhem Fest, which will be awesome. I will probably end up going to that to see them, and also everything with their lead singer. If you guys haven't heard, he like a year ago maybe he was like battling cancer, I want to say.
Shitty.
And I mean, he survived. And then just recently, he is on trial for burning a Bible, or not burning a Bible, ripping pages out of a Bible, or something like. And the second trial date was just basically it was just like, you know, they do that at every concert, and you need to know what to expect from like a Behemoth show like that. And I don't know, it's
Who the fuck sued him?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up to date with it that much. It's just, I don't know. I just look at it. It's like, this is a bunch of baloney, grade A baloney. So, yeah, Behemoth. They're playing Mayhem Fest. Awesome. Okay.
Seven Dust released their latest song this week called Decay. Unfortunately, the only version I could find on YouTube was kind of crappy quality from a radio station that got like recorded and then got uploaded onto YouTube. But it's heavy. It sounds good. There's a lot of rumors that this could be Seven Dust's last album. I don't know whether that's actually going to be true. I've read some things on that. If it is, I'm going to be very disappointed. They're one of my favorite bands, ever since I was in like 7th grade. But yeah, definitely check it out. Hopefully within a couple days will be a better version of the song called Decay on YouTube. But I give it a thumb up until I can listen to it in good quality.
Along with that, with new music, there's Love and Death, which is Brian Welch's, or Head, from Korn, his new band. Their new song, I Wait For You, which I listened to, but I didn't want to because it was spelled out IW number 8, 4 letter U. So it pushed me back. I felt like I was reading like a 12-year-old text. But I like the recent stuff, so maybe I'll give it a listen to. Hatebreed, new video, Put It to the Torch, which was a pretty unique video. It was a guy like getting beat up and then got tossed into a satanic ritual, which was pretty funny.
Pretty metal.
And one, like, I want to say, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what it was, but it looked like there was an elephant in the video that was just like covered in like a metal shield, like just satanic like symbols and shit like that. Wednesday 13, which if you guys don't know, was a singer for the Murder Dolls, which was Joey Jordison's other band from Slipknot. Wednesday 13 solo stuff. The Dixie Dead is the name of his band, or name of the album that's coming out February 19th. The song and video, Get Your Grave On. I saw, it was pretty funny. It was like a 70s style kung fu movie, but with a shit ton of like blood, a shit ton of blood, a shit ton of gore. It was really funny. Another sort of music video that came out, which was a robot band. Yes, that is correct. A robot band performing Ace of Spades. Some guy just went nuts, made a band of robots, gave them guitars and drums, and just did a cover of Ace of Spades. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And hilarious to watch.
I'll have to check that out.
All of which I will be linking down below. So
I will be clicking on that.
Yeah. Oh, and then Alice in Chains also have a new video called Hollow.
There you go.
There.
Wait, the video's out for that song?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Like the official, is it like a music video or is it
Yeah,
just like
music
lyric?
video. Yep.
Oh damn.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Click in the link below.
I will. On Tuesday, bringing things down a little bit here, marked the 22nd anniversary of Steve Clark's death. He's the former rhythm guitarist, well, I guess lead guitarist, rhythm, whatever, of Def Leppard. He died age, I believe, 31 in his home in London because of accidental mix between like prescription drugs and alcohol. But I mean, he was an alcoholic, and things were getting pretty bad before he died. But anyways, yeah, 22 years.
Stone Sour is going to be doing a video for, they're going to be starting this soon, for the lead single off their House of Golden Bones Part 2. The single is called Do Me a Favor. I didn't actually see when the actual date is, but sometime soon. Or if you're talking about the comic book release, they're having, what, April 19th as well?
17th.
April 17th. Corey Taylor's done multiple bands, multiple books. Now he's doing comic books.
The guy's trying to be like Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah, he's the cock of the walk.
Dee Snider to get roasted. Oh shit, I didn't have the data. But it's pretty sure that, within the next week, Dee Snider's gonna get roasted by Zach Wilde, Scott Ian, Lita Ford, and a few others live on AXS or Access. I don't know. Is that like a radio channel?
I don't know.
TV channel?
It's probably an awesome TV channel that we don't have because we're poor.
Yeah, I guess. And then Jamit presents a playoff with Pantera, which is a contest for guitarists. They gotta, or you guys, if you're guitarists, play Drag the Waters by Pantera. Film yourself doing it and send it in. Prizes include guitars, cymbals, drumsticks, strings, and headphones. All either signed or just really expensive. You know.
It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I can say I can. Do you know that song by Pantera?
I don't.
I don't know it
I was
either.
gonna listen to it, but I didn't get I didn't have the time.
Yeah. You know that song?
Which one?
Drag the Waters.
No.
I don't know it either. Well, I don't feel as bad. Maybe we're just not as big of Pantera fans as we should be, but whatever, it is what it is. I don't have any more news.
Alright. Dave Grohl's supposed to be performing with Corey Taylor at the Sundance Film Festival January 18th, so a week from Friday, a week from tomorrow, which proves that Dave Grohl's kind of like Slash in the South Park episode. He's just kind of everywhere at once. He's with Queens of the Stone Age,
Yeah.
or he's doing stuff with Foo Fighters, or he's performing with Nirvana and Paul McCartney, and now him and Corey Taylor, which would be very interesting with their conflicting styles of music.
I hope Corey Taylor just beats the shit out of him on stage. That'd be great. I'm not a Dave Grohl fan. Do you guys like Dave Grohl?
I like the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, not
I'm
Dave
a Foo
Grohl.
Fighters fan.
It's just, he's just like,
Was it because he's everywhere?
it's because he's everywhere, and it's because he's trying to be cooler than he is. Just, oh, I'm Dave Grohl. I'm gonna wear a Slayer shirt under my, sport coat and play guitar for like whatever. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, come on, man. I don't know. I just don't like him. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like him. It's probably because he's everywhere too.
Is it?
The only thing,
He's just trying to do too much.
what I really like about him though is that he made fun of. There was a video that was going around on Facebook a while ago. It was like him making fun of pop songs. It's like, hey, here's how you make a good pop song, and just him being sarcastic about it and how terrible it is.
Yeah,
That's what I liked about it.
yeah.
And I feel like he's one of the only people that actually gets respect in the rock world, like higher up wise, like Grammys and shit like that.
That's
Foo
true.
Fighters are one of the only bands that actually do. Not that that makes him
Yeah.
better than bands that we
It
like,
doesn't.
but it's actually, he actually like wins things over pop artists and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's kind of why I respect him.
Yeah. I mean, and I think part of that is because he is everywhere.
Yeah.
Some people, know his name and recognize him and shit more.
So kids, at night when you're expecting presents, they might come from Dave Grohl.
yeah.
You know what South Park episode I'm talking about?
Metalachi, which is a combination between metal and the Mexican folk style of music of mariachi, is a new band that's coming out. They did a cover of Raining Blood, that is a Slayer song, with drummer Dave Lombardo. I got a chance to listen to that a little bit for like 10 seconds, just because it looked like it was like an 8-minute link, or an 8-minute clip, which the first little bit was just drums, and I didn't really hear a lot of the the mariachi. And so I like fast forwarded it, but it actually sounded really, really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like a good combination of music, which is not a combination I would have ever expected.
Yeah, that's. Yeah,
Because
that's
when
weird.
I think, because there's trumpets and mariachi, and when I think of trumpets with guitars and drums, I think of ska. I never would have really thought of like a metal combination.
I mean, even like, yeah, that's even a stretch. Well, like folk metal. I mean, you know, like
But that's
flutes and like
it's a
hurdy-gurdies
little
and
bit
shit,
yeah.
and piccolos and stuff. But I mean, that's kind of more like, I don't know.
It's more like orchestra music or orchestra instruments almost.
Yeah, it's just like that's just kind of the feel like that would go well with like foreign metal kind of stuff. If you know what I mean, like it just fits well. But like yeah, shit like that, it's totally brand new.
Do you have anything else?
Yeah, just my last thing was about Anthrax, Rob Caggiano leaving after 12 years. It was from like 01 to 05, and then like 07 to 2012, where their guitar players is leaving. It's very amicable, which is good because it seems like a lot of bands lately, when they're done or somebody's leaving, it's kind of like pissed off at something. Wants to focus on production work. So reading the quotes and everything from him and from Anthrax, it was they're kind of sad to see him go, but very amicable, which is nice. There's enough drama as it is.
Yeah, right.
Steven Tyler, Tommy Lee, Mick Mars. What do these men have in common? A lawsuit.
No, I was gonna say, do they have big mouths?
Steven Tyler's now pissed off at another 80s band.
Yeah, right.
These guys are caught in like a legal dispute. Their representative, like management, this one lady, I guess, tried to set up her own company and like try to steal like Motley Crue from the company that she was working for or something like that. So it's not even really that like they're suing someone or like they're being sued. It's just like that they're just caught up in the middle.
It's just a shitstorm.
Nice and shitstorm, yeah. Alter Bridge, new album work has begun. Tremonti, however, is going to tour with his solo band in Europe. So they're only going to be getting like a little work done before he leaves. And then when he comes back from that, he is doing work on a new Creed album.
Oh boy.
We'll
Dude,
see
we're
how
gonna
that
get
goes.
taken higher. That's what's gonna happen.
We'll see how that goes. And then, like, along with Tremonti doing his solo stuff, Miles Kennedy touring with Slash is about to start up soon. So while Alter Bridge will begin like new stuff, they're only going to be doing a little bit before these guys head their separate ways, and then eventually come back. So we'll see how long that'll take. Scott Weiland tries to get Velvet Revolver back together. However, Slash says he's not buying it. He's saying that Scott Weiland pretty much gives him the middle finger, saying that he's kind of a dick, saying like this is probably like for money reasons, that you can just see right through him.
Interesting.
Yeah, right. Marilyn Manson to guest star on Californication, the Showtime show, I believe.
Yeah, they were talking about that on Sixth Sense tonight, and I was really confused. They said something about Californication. I thought they were talking about the Red Hot Chili Peppers CD, and I got excited. And they talked about some random show that I had no idea.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple episodes of Californication. It's about like this teacher who like ends up gets fired, I think, and becomes like a male prostitute. Like, it's something like that.
That sounds kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like the concept's like you think like it's a cool concept, but I feel like I saw just a couple of because he's like because he has kids, and that's like he gets fired and tries to just support his family. And
So kind of like Breaking Bad.
yeah, I guess
Kind of
yeah.
a little bit.
But going the
But I
boring
want-
route.
Yeah.
And I want to say like Californication is actually a lot older than Breaking Bad.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
So
Um,
Breaking Bad can't be
Um,
Interesting.
yeah. So, or say like I'm not entirely sure because I saw this a while ago.
Okay.
I want to say he's a teacher. He gets fired, and his like wife or his ex-wife gets remarried to some like rich asshole or whatever, and then his kids burn his house down, and so like he's just really fucked.
That sucks.
He's like really fucked and needs money So he like becomes a prostitute, I guess. So like, I saw it a while ago. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
But yeah, Marilyn Manson to appear on that show, doing Depeche Mode's cover of "Personal Jesus" on the show. And then lastly, the Randy Rhoads estate, because Randy Rhoads is dead, is filing lawsuit against I forget what company it was, but some people made a book that was not authorized by the estate because they were using unauthorized material. Randy Rhoads' family agreed to make a documentary about him, but I guess the guys made it real quickly, and the family saw it first, thought it was shit, so they didn't they wanted it redone. But then this book came out, and I guess it was by one of the same people that made the movie. So it was hey, you're making a book too? What the fuck? Where's our money for that? Oh wait, you need to have rights to this shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sue your ass. So that's what happened with that. I mean, hopefully, they get their money or whatever, their money for that.
Sure. Yeah.
Because Randy Rhoads, awesome guy.
Yeah. He wasn't bad at playing guitar.
Yeah, he was okay.
I mean, he was
okay.
He was above par a little bit.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Some people kind of knew of it.
Okay.
Alright, so that about wraps it up for news this week. Local stuff, what do we got?
Big news for the Hideout Bar. Well, I guess not really for the Hideout because they're losing a bunch of shit. But if any of you guys out there know or have attended the Live and Loud tour, that is every Wednesday at the Hideout. 3 bands every Wednesday. $1 pints. Good drink specials. No Trace played there over the summer. We thought that was a great time. It's cool. It's now being moved to Thursdays at Liquid 8 at 9 p.m. So starting a little bit earlier, which is kind of nice. It's going to be downtown Green Bay, so that'll be interesting because Liquid 8 doesn't have a very good reputation.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot
of drugs and
a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
fights.
hopefully with this new scene that'll be going to Liquidate, it'll deter that previous
Yeah,
scene.
it'll just kind of be mellowed out. Or it could totally
Well,
explode.
if it's metal music going, I don't think it's gonna be very mellowed.
Yeah, well, it's just it's gonna be all the us, all the metal people going there every Thursday, and then it's gonna be the people who are usually there, kind of
What the fuck?
yeah, just it'll I don't know.
Hopefully they get pushed out.
Yeah, I mean that'd be great, but we'll be nice about it. But yeah, so now that's on Thursdays. So pretty much since we film on Thursdays, maybe we'll be going out and seeing a show after every Thursday or every couple Thursdays, which would be awesome. So yeah.
And I guess along the lines of that, with shows that are coming up, because that, like he was saying, that's every Thursday. But when does that start? Next week?
I believe it starts next week.
Next week? So
But
every Thursday starting next week, or starting the week that this will go out, every Thursday. Marilyn Manson, January 18th with Butcher Babies at the Rave. Stone Sour Papa Roach, January 25th at the Rave. Born of Osiris, right? And do you know what the other bands are?
Yeah, I believe it's Reflections, Guardians, Erroneous, and Crater.
January 24th at
The
it's-
Riverside.
Riverside, that's what it's
The
called, yeah.
Riverside. Green Bay, yeah. Big show for us.
Down with War Beast, so Phil's going to be doing double singing there. January 29th at the Rave. Soundgarden, February 1st at the Rave.
That's sold out
Yeah,
already.
it's sold out.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sold out a while ago.
Well, hopefully you got your tickets.
If not, hopefully your local radio station is running something for you to get last minute tickets.
True that. Unearthed with Lazarus AD, February 4th, which we were talking about. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
You mentioned before the 3 Days Grace, Shinedown POD, February 6th at the Resh. Testament, which I just threw in here because they're a metal band. I don't know if you guys have heard of them.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
I saw him last year with
Oh,
Death
really?
Angel and and Anthrax. Yeah.
I know my
Thrash.
younger cousin, she's really into them. February 22nd at the Rave.
They're awesome.
And then Drowning Pool and Flyleaf, which unfortunately not Wisconsin, although at the House of Blues in Chicago, March 10th, and this just got announced a couple days ago too. That'd be a pretty good show to go to.
Well, it's two bands that both have new lead singers, which is
very true.
very interesting. Jason Moreno actually performed at Rock USA this past year, and just listening to him through our boards, we can listen to a little preview thing when we're out on location somewhere. And he sounded good. I mean, it was kind of far away I was listening, but it sounds like he's probably their best screamer since Dave Williams. He's not afraid to do any of the stuff that I guess Ryan McCombs was afraid to do. Didn't want to do some of the older Drowning Pool stuff, but this guy's all for everything. Check out the interview at 93rockon.com. Rock USA.
Send me that link, and then I'll link it.
Yeah, it was like the first interview he ever did was with Amber.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, we need to really get her on the show
Yeah.
soon.
So, next thing, our question of the week, which was top bands that we hate.
Or really, really don't like, because hate's a strong word.
I loathe these bands.
There you go.
We're not doing like Bieber and Kesha and all that because we know it's fucking terrible as it is, and we've talked about that
Our
already.
music's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Mine are Green Day, Blink-182, Poison, Fall Out Boy, and Avril Lavigne.
Okay.
Avril's number one. You're not a skater boy.
Did you rank them?
I didn't rank them, but I would probably go with Green Day being my number one,
Okay.
followed by Fall Out Boy, then Blink.
I used to be a skater boy. I got things real complicated.
Gator boy or whatever. Yes, I unfortunately know the song.
You guys are so gay.
Anyways, I guess I'll go next. In no particular order, Chiodos, Asking Alexandria, Bring Me the Horizon, Devil Wears Prada. I know you guys both like them, but Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, those are my 5. And really any, just coming from a unanimous source, any really progressive or proggy new kind of bands like Protest the Hero, or any just metalcore douchebag bands. Which, I mean, I don't want to name them all, so that's just kind of like a blanket over all of them. But yeah, that's mine.
Alright, my 5 that I can't stand. And one of them actually used to enjoy, but once I saw them live, no, Puddle of Mud. Wes, you're fucking terrible live. You can't sing live. Very upset, sorry. It just really upsets me.
I mean, I've heard one of my best friends, Jocelyn. I remember we were me, Dustin, Noah, and Abby were going to see Chevelle at Summerfest, and that was just after Sci-Fi Crimes came out. Awesome album, by the way. I really like that. And Jocelyn and one of her friends were there. We were like, "Oh, you should stay for Chevelle, blah 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 blah." And she was like, "No, we're going to see Puddle of Mud." I'm like,
Oh, right.
all right, whatever. Screw you, you know, giving her a bunch of shit, but you know, no big deal. And then after, or I don't know, sometime after the concert, we were texting or talking, and she was like, "Yeah, Puddle of Mud totally sucked."
Wes is just
Yeah.
bad. Like, the band's not bad, just Wes himself. And then the fact that he's just a douche all the time just really makes me not like him anymore. Number 4 is Asking Alexandria, just for the fact that Irv and I saw them live last year, and their lead singer, again, just douche and just sounded terrible. And
And they just suck!
that too. Number 3 is Poison. I cannot stand Poison. Every time I have to DJ them, I YouTube something else to listen to while I'm DJing them. I can't stand Talk Dirty to Me. I can't stand Look What the Cat Dragged In.
What's that one? Is that I Want Action Tonight?
Oh God, I Want Action. There's that. There's Fallen Angel. There's Nothing But a Good Time.
Every
and it's
rose
just-
has its thorn, dude.
Oh God, that too. I can't stand that song. It might be because I've actually watched a couple episodes of Rock of Love with Bret Michaels when I was in college,
you are
just to
aren't
see
you?
what it was like.
Right?
And I'm like, this is fucking terrible. This
Yeah,
guy's
I've
just
seen a few
a
episodes.
dumbass.
So too.
It's because we've seen the shows mean we're gay.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
both have girlfriends.
Exactly,
It's a
yeah.
cover up.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
If any, yeah, and Bret Michaels, God, fuck you, dude.
I'm sorry that you have diabetes, but Brett, I just watching you on that show was just bad. You're trying to go for like 23-year-old girls and you're like 50, dude. That's just weird. Just stop it. Number 2 is Smashing Pumpkins. I can't. Billy Corgan might have the most annoying voice in rock and roll to me. I can't stand Smashing Pumpkins.
It's also got a bald head.
I don't think it's people with bald heads, but
Yeah.
And number 1, Theory of a Dead Man.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. I hope I never have to interview that in my life if I ever make it big in radio. If I ever do, I'm gonna put on the biggest cheesy smile of my fucking life
Yeah.
and be like,
Oh, guys, so how do you come up with the themes of your songs? Is it you people are pieces of shit, for one?
Yeah.
And 2, you have dumbass girlfriends? Could that be it?
Yeah.
but yeah, Theory of a Dead Man, my most hated band. And my roommate Travis was blaring one of their songs the other day, and I wanted to donkey punch him. I'm like, why are you playing this? This is
Yeah,
awful.
They're not good.
So I guess the
guess
last
that's
thing we got
it.
here is your guys' personal plugs. You got your radio show.
Yeah, you can listen to 93rockon.com, or if you're in the area, 93.5, 93.1, just 93 Rock, and then I do a blog at tozzythoughts.wordpress.com, T-O-Z-Z-I, thoughts, all one word, .wordpress.com. Talk about music, sports, goofy YouTube shit, anything that'll make me laugh.
It's a good blog.
And you
Thank
got
you.
your own blog too.
I also have my own blog. I don't post very much. Try to do it once a week, on bands that we see or, really albums that I'm jacked up for that I'll listen to and then, write a review about. But zostrowski.blogspot.com. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. Have some reviews on there. I have all my past work done too, or that I've done on there too, like through GB Nightlife and all that shit. So a bunch of band reviews and just shit. So check it out.
Well, I guess that about wraps it up here then. So, Nastrovia, guys.
Down with Theory of a Dead Man.
Yeah.
Down with you.
Keep it metal.